All right, I'm spilling the tea today, and I might get into a little bit of trouble for this one, but let's risk it. I'm about to share the 8 magical rules of metabolic balance. These are the exact rules that people follow in order to lose weight, feel better, reduce inflammation, balance out their hormones, and see success on the program. The best part, you don't have to do the full program to start using these 8 rules. You can start following these rules today or tomorrow and see results almost immediately. Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm a certified personal trainer and a nutritional consultant. I lost 80 pounds through diet and exercise, and now I help others do the same without the yo-yo effect or any gimmicks. It's simply about whole foods, movement, and getting your mindset right. So, on the program, there are 8 rules that you have to follow if you want to see success. And we're going to jump right in, and I'm going to tell you all 8 of these rules. So, rule number 1, eat exactly 3 meals a day. Not 5, not 6, 3 real meals. Here's why. Every time you eat, your body releases insulin. This is the hormone that helps move your sugar out of your blood and into your cells. But here's the catch. When insulin is up, fat burning is turned off. So if you're snacking all day long, your insulin never really gets a chance to drop back down, which keeps your body in fat storing mode instead of fat burning mode. When you stick to 3 balanced meals a day, you're giving your body enough fuel to feel satisfied, but you're also creating long stretches of time where you have low insulin so fat burning can begin. A bonus tip: twice a week, try stretching out your overnight fast for 14 hours. So, for example, finish dinner at 6 p.m. and then don't eat breakfast until 8 a.m. the next day. This extended break gives your insulin even more time to drop down, making fat loss easier and improving your body's sensitivity to insulin over time. So, 3 meals a day, it isn't about restriction, it's about giving your body the space it needs to work the way that it's designed. A lot of that info that I just mentioned does roll into a few of these other rules, but we'll just keep going and recap as needed. So, rule number 2, take at least 5 hours between meals. For me, this was the hardest one, especially if you're used to snacking. When you space your meals at least 5 hours apart, it allows your body to have a digestion break, and it can change your hormones to make weight loss easier. Here's how. Fasting insulin. Insulin is the hormone that moves sugar from your blood into your cells for energy or storage. After you eat, insulin naturally rises, but if you snack again before that insulin has a chance to come back down, it's just going to stay elevated. Elevated insulin tells your body, store energy, don't burn it. When you wait 5 hours between meals, your insulin has time to return to a low baseline level, which is called your fasting insulin. Keeping fasting insulin low is important because it's strongly linked to easier fat loss, blood sugar control, and a reduced risk of type 2 diabetes. Blood sugar control. So longer breaks between meals allows your blood sugar to stabilize instead of constantly spiking and crashing. That means fewer energy slumps, less hunger, and better long-term metabolic health. Fat oxidation. This is just the scientific term for fat burning mode. Your body can either burn glucose, sugar, or fat for energy. When insulin is high, you're locked into sugar burning mode. When insulin is low, you finally unlock fat burning mode. Your body is now able to tap into that stored fat for energy. So by eating 3 meals spaced out, you're training your metabolism to cycle naturally between using the food you just ate and burning your stored fat in between. That's why grazing all day can stall fat loss, while meal spacing helps reset your metabolism. Rule number 3, keep your meals to 60 minutes or less. Your body recognizes eating as a single event. If you graze for 2 or 3 hours, you're essentially stacking snacks on top of your meal, which means insulin keeps rising again and again. By finishing a meal within an hour, you allow your insulin to peak once and then return back down so fat burning and cellular repair can kick in. It's a simple way to avoid tricking your metabolism into thinking you're at an all-day buffet. Rule number 4, start every meal with 1 or 2 bites of protein. When you start your meal with 1 or 2 bites of protein, your body won't just release insulin, it'll also release glucagon. Glucagon is insulin's opposite. It's a hormone. So it promotes satiety, helps stabilize blood sugar, and promotes fat burning instead of fat storage. Scientific studies confirm that eating protein stimulates a strong glucagon response, even more so than insulin, especially with sources like soy or whey protein. So again, this shift in your hormone ratio, glucagon to insulin, is a small hack. Protein first changes the way your whole meal is processed. It'll help keep you fuller longer, it'll keep your cravings down, and it supports muscle retention. Rule number 5, eat only one type of protein per meal. Why? Proteins are made of amino acids. Your body needs all 9 essential amino acids in balance to build new proteins. So if you mix your proteins, the one with the lowest amino acid value becomes the limiting factor. The rest gets wasted, and that can increase acidity in your body. So when you focus on one protein source at a time, whether it's eggs, fish, meat, legumes, etc., you maximize how efficiently your body uses that protein. The result? Better muscle support, less waste, and a healthier metabolism. So let's look at this graph together. It shows the biological value of proteins, basically how well your body can use the protein you eat to build and repair your own tissues. On the left, you see egg protein, which is considered the gold standard. It has a biological value of 100. That means it has the perfect balance of all the essential amino acids your body needs. Nothing is missing. Next to it, it's cow's milk with a biological value of 91. Still good, but not quite as complete. Notice how some amino acids like threonine drop below that 100% line? That means milk is slightly limited in how efficiently your body can use it. Then you have soybeans with a value of 76. Better than many plant proteins, but you can see that certain amino acids like methionine are really low. That limiting amino acid sets the ceiling for how much of the protein your body can actually use, even if the others aren't present in higher amounts. Finally, look at white bread with a biological value of just 44. You can see most of the amino acids are far below the optimal line. That means more than half of that protein can't actually be converted into human protein, so it gets wasted. And here's why this matters for rule number 5. If you combine different proteins in one meal, say cheese and chicken, the limiting amino acids from one food lowers the biological value of the whole meal. Instead of getting the best out of each protein, you actually reduce how efficiently your body can use them. This is why Metabolic Balance recommends sticking to just one type of protein per meal. It allows your body to fully maximize the amino acids from that protein without dragging the biological value down. Rule number 6, no eating after 9 p.m. Here's why that matters. When you stop eating earlier in the evening, you're not just avoiding late night calories, you're giving your body a chance to shift gears. Digestion takes a lot of energy. If you're eating late, your body is busy breaking down food instead of doing what it's designed to do at night, repairing and renewing itself. When you give your system a true overnight break, your body can produce more human growth hormone, which supports fat burning, muscle maintenance, and anti-aging. I know we all love that. Your body can repair and renew cells. So through a process called autophagy, your body clears out damaged cells and makes room for healthier ones. And this overnight break can also help regulate hormones like melatonin and cortisol, which impacts your sleep quality and stress response. Studies on circadian biology show that our metabolism is naturally more efficient earlier in the day. By finishing meals earlier, you're working with your body's internal clock, not against it. So it's not just about cutting off food at 9 p.m. It's about giving your body the space it needs overnight to heal, repair, and be optimal. Rule number 7 is drink water. You're going to get this with pretty much any diet out there, right? It's not just about hydration. Drinking water, it supports digestion, nutrient transport, detoxification, fat metabolism. Studies show inadequate hydration slows weight loss because waste products can't flush out properly and metabolic processes become less efficient. So aim to sip water throughout your day. Even if you don't feel thirsty, just sip water. And if you're not a huge fan of plain water, you can add some cucumber, some mint leaves, maybe a pinch of salt, and it'll taste better. And the last rule, rule number 8, eat 1 apple a day. You know what they say. It's a non-negotiable on Metabolic Balance. You have to eat 1 apple a day. All the other fruit options on a client's plan are completely optional, but not the apple. Apples are rich in soluble fiber like pectin. That helps lower cholesterol, it balances blood sugar, and it feeds your gut microbiome. They're also packed with antioxidants called polyphenols, which fight free radicals and protect your cells from damage. Old variety of apples are especially powerful, so there's a lot of people that eat Granny Smith apples on the plan. They contain higher levels of the protective compounds, and I guess you can consider them a superfood for sure. So think of the apple as your built-in daily detox. It supports digestion, it helps clear waste products, and it keeps your metabolism running smoothly. Plus, finishing a meal with fruit is the perfect way to satisfy that little sweet craving without sabotaging your progress. So there you have it. Those are the 8 rules of metabolic balance, plainly laid out for you. What do you think of them? Do you think that these are easy to execute? Do you think that they seem simple or completely unrealistic? I want to know. Let me know. I will tell you, when you follow these consistently, that is when everything works to your favor. It's going to help lower your insulin, better fat burning, more energy, and less inflammation. Overall, you're also eating less food because you're only having 3 meals a day. You're not snacking, you're not eating when you're not actually hungry. If you decide to follow these rules, I would love to hear from you. I want to know how it worked out. They will absolutely lower your insulin, get your body into fat burning mode, really regulate your appetite, and help balance out your metabolism. It'll flush out toxins, lower inflammation. All around, these are great rules to live by. If you want to take this to the next level, that's where the full 12-week metabolic balance program comes into play. It customizes your food list based on your blood work, but even if you only follow these 8 rules, you'll notice a difference. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this video with someone who's tired of dieting and ready for a simple, science-backed approach to health. Thanks for watching.